varsity boys soccer team. Number 2, Eric Manning. Number 4, Dakota Latford. Number 5, Mike Smith. Number 10, Brandon Porter. Number 12, Sam Politi. Number 14, Jared McVicker. Number 16, Walker Lobdell. Number 17, Joachim Nagasuki. Number 18, Nick Arnold. Number 21, Tyler Bridge. Number 22, Lee Sloper. And number 24, Seth Swires. The starting lineup for Willsboro varsity boys team is number 3, a 11th grader, Jeffrey Bigelow. Number 6, a 9th grader, John Fine-Lease. Number 7, an 11th grader, Clayton Cross. Number 8, an 11th grader, Clay Sherman. Number 9, a 12th grader, Patrick Wells. Number 11, a 12th grader, John Pollock. And number 13, goalkeeper, a junior, Cody Sayward. Number 15, an 11th grader, Brandon Bertrand. Number 19, an 11th grader, Nick Ball. Number 20, an 11th grader, Dakota Sayward. And number 23, a 12th grader, Alex Hamill. The Willsboro Warriors are coached by Andrew Lee. Now the Chazy Eagles. Number 2, Cole Chasky. Number 4, Cody Toohill. Number 8, Andrew Rabideau. Number 9, Craig Boughton. Number 10, Nelson Pelton. Number 11, Ricky Ozier. Number 14, Alex Sweet. Number 15, Andrew Dupree. Number 17, Jeffrey Boughton. Number 22, Nolan Rogers. Number 27, Brett Giroux. Now for the starting lineup for the Chazy Eagles. Number 3, Kyle McCarthy, a 10th grader. Number 5, an 11th grader, Jordan Barrier. Number 6, a 12th grader, Caleb Snide. Number 7, an 11th grader, Hunter Domine. Number 12, a 10th grader, Nathan Reynolds. Number 13, a 12th grader, Matt Gravel. Number 16, a 9th grader, Hayden Gay. Number 19, a 12th grader, John Trigan. Number 24, 10th grader, Brandon Lauren. Number 26, an 11th grader, Michael Reba. And the goalkeeper, an 11th grader, Austin Santor. The Chazy Eagles are coached by Rob McAuliffe and Galen Tremblay. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Jim Schutz, Mr. Tom Kowalski, and Mr. Peter Jakes. Now, if everybody would please stand, remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
Stay, can you see my Hello, North Country soccer fans, and welcome to Plattsburgh High School for this championship game for sectional play on November 6, 2010, between the Eagles of Chazy and the Warriors of Willsboro. I'm Joey Trombley. I'll be calling the action tonight. On the camera is the father of hometown cable, Calvin Castine, and to my left is Joe the Fish Poissant, giving us his views on soccer. He's also a coach for Chazy, the JV level. And Joe, championship game, anything can happen, and it should be a good one.
Well, we're looking forward to this one. Willsboro definitely deserve to be here. They've been
they pounded Johnsburg,
the best team to Chazy's faced in the MVAC so far, until Elizabethtown a couple of nights ago. Chazy dodged that bullet. But Chazy has a young team once again. Everybody says they're young, and as the lineups were shown, you know, loaded with sophomores and juniors, and sprinkling with a few seniors. The Tregan back in the defense, and Snide in the middle.
Well, Patrick Wells just took that kick. It went out of bounds, and Patrick Wells is a big goal scorer for Willsboro. And Willsboro got into this game with a very impressive win from the Division III champion, the Johnsburg Jaguars. I mean, they smoked them 7-3 in the semifinal game.
Yeah, I think that's pronounced Jaguar.
Well, whatever.
Jaguar. You know, is that a new pronunciation, Joey? But we'll go with it. We can run with that. Either way, they're out of it, so it really doesn't matter what we call them, because the Warriors are here this evening.
And Chazy had a much tougher time getting here, as we well know.
Oh yeah, what a doozy we had Wednesday night. But Chazy, you know, winning 2-1 in overtime against Elizabethtown to get this far. They were fortunate with 34 seconds left.
43.
Or excuse me, 43. I'm dyslexic. But it's good to see that good championship teams find a way to win, and they did find a way.
And hats off to E-Town. Yeah. They played a whale of a game the other night.
My! Their keeper was phenomenal. He kept them in the game. Chazy outplayed him, outshot him basically 3-1. But they needed that last less than a minute.
Well, their goalie came up with 5 quality saves.
I haven't seen a high school keeper make that many saves like that in a game.
I mean, 8 saves. Yeah, I mean, quality.
Just so that was hats off to him.
And you know, Willsboro and Chazy, they played twice this year. Chazy won down in Willsboro 2-0 in a tightly contested game. Chazy had outplayed him down there. And here's Lauren. Lauren had that goal the other night, and they take him off. And then at the George
right here's a mistake.
Dominic trying to work his way through.
We're going to be called for a foul here.
And in Chazy dominated Willsboro 7-1.
Yes.
So, I mean, this is the championship game. What happened then is done with. We know that very well.
Clean slates.
And it's a new season here. And the winner of this game moves on to the sectional play a week from today in Potsdam. And the number 1 and 2 seed out in Section 10 got beat last night. So it is somewhat open.
Here's comes Chazy coming in on the attack with Snide.
And the other night, Nathan Reynolds did not play that game. He was out with like a flu-like symptoms, and he's here tonight. And so Chazy, we know their game. They got to control the middle, and the question is, can they do it tonight? Because definitely Elizabethtown took them off their game the other night.
I think they could. Well, Chazy played much better in the second half, too.
They did.
Let me tell you.
And the overtimes.
It was Chazy rather dominated them in the second half. They did get the goal, Elizabethtown, but it was not a...
It was a deflection.
Yeah, but you know, it's not a good, well-worked goal, but any goal counts.
Well, right now the ball is in the Willsboro territory, and they're trying to muster up something, and Tregan steps up. Nice play, and Tregan's done that all year.
That's what Tregan needs to do. He's a big kid, goes through the ball, and comes up and does good things with it after he gets it.
The ball's cleared out, and stepping up is Reba, and Reba did a nice job. Here's an opportunity for Lauren, and he kind of fanned on that ball, so it'll be a goal kick.
Michael Reba, the junior stopper here in the middle for the Eagles. He did a very good job, number 26.
He stepped up in the sweeper role.
Yes, he did, and that's he did a good job for the Eagles the other night. Like I said, Chazy outplayed Elizabethtown. The better team won.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
No, there is no doubt. But boy,
we dodged the bullet.
Hey, you need games like that. It's good to get a game like that early. They haven't really been
because it doesn't get any easier from this point on.
No, they haven't been challenged a whole lot in the MVAC. You know, since the opening season loss to PHS, Chazy's rolled. I mean, they 100 goals and 5 against. That's what they have going for them. So they have a lot of power.
And Willsboro has some offensive power too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they do. They have Mr. Sherman, Clay Sherman. They have
number 23
Hamill,
right there. This is dangerous.
Oh, good job by Reynolds. That's what Willsboro's looking for, that early goal.
And you had Mr. Steady back there. Nathan Reynolds didn't panic. His sister just had a monster game for the girls earlier today against Elizabethtown.
But I'll tell you right now, Coach McCullough is not very happy, and he probably has a good reason to be. You know, you can't allow those chances. You got to step up in front of the ball, just like that. You know, you got to keep the ball. You don't want that ball bouncing around in your zone.
Tregan trying to get it to Domini. And it's picked up by number 8, Sherman. Clay Sherman has it knocked away. And on the far side, it's Reba sending it up over to Lauren. Lauren trying to get to McCarthy.
Number 9 for Willsboro.
Number 9 is Patrick Wells, and he's one of the big scorers.
He was wide open right there with Sherman would have picked his head up. He had him wide open coming in that far side just now.
McCarthy has Domini to the wing here. Pushes it to the wing. Domini will trap it. And good defensive effort here by the Warriors. Number 10, Porter, comes over to knock it out of bounds.
Reynolds coming in here.
And he does take the throw-ins, and there's a reason for that.
Well, you're going to find out right now. His throw-ins are a tenacious weapon that the Eagles use. And you're going to see why right here. Right there.
It's just like a corner kick.
Dangerous. You know, that right there, boy, every goalkeeper and coach hates those. And he does it so well.
And the ball goes onto the foot of Wells. Wells sending it through. You have Tregan on the go to Sherman. Sherman and Tregan. Tregan, look at nice play by Tregan.
Good job.
Doing a very nice job and just kicking it out and letting him to regroup. So nice play by the senior, John Tregan.
He had to go step over there because of the sweeper Reynolds going up and taking that throw in. Oh, dangerous spot.
This is dangerous play here.
This could be quick here if they're smart. Chazy wasn't turned around. They're taking their time. They weren't organized.
And Wells will take the kick, and he's got the foot to put this upper corner.
There is no wind.
And there it goes.
There's a good chance.
There it is. And it's headed out. So nice opportunity by the Warriors. So the Warriors have definitely showed up to play tonight.
Pressure on.
Yes, they are. And McCarthy gets away with a push there. Some of the Willsboro fans don't like that.
It's out.
And it is out. And the referee's right there, the official. And it's going to be a quick throw-in by Bigelow. And Bigelow gets the ball in too.
You make a mistake, you got to get back in the game, Kyle. I mean, we all make mistakes, so just get back into it. Don't walk.
And Bigelow gets by one player. Tregan steps up and nicely gets it over to Barrier, and he goes down. Look like knee on knee.
Yeah. And
that stings.
Barrier's a tough kid. He's staying down. If he's staying down, he's probably got a little stinger.
Yeah, he'll get up.
We got the air knocked out of him or something.
He'll try walking it off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, tough player.
Knee on knee does not feel good.
No.
He'll let Reba take this one. Normally he takes this kick, but he's letting Reba take this one. Barrier, top of the box, headed by Lauren.
Barrier was involved in both goals the other night against Elizabethtown. He scored the game winner, and he assisted on the first one to Lauren, and Lauren assisted on his. So Lauren and Barrier connection to get us to this far.
And we'll see if we can get it going again tonight.
Yeah.
And the one you have to also not count out is McCarthy. I think he was like the 3rd in the region for scoring. Lauren was number 1, and actually Patrick Wells, I think, was number 2 for Willsboro. They're trying to go over the top.
Good job.
And a beautiful job by Reynolds. A nice trap by number 7, Cross.
This is a better play right here, though, by
Lauren.
Yeah.
Lauren's trying to get through the players.
Good skills. He has that.
He tried to find McCarthy.
They're doing a good job getting back in defense.
Reba stays his ground.
That's what Chazy has to do, win those balls in the air, win those 50-50 balls.
And
they weren't doing that the other night against Elizabethtown. In the first half, they were not. Second half, they imagine Mr. McCullough lit a little fire under their butts, and rightfully so, because they were rather lackadaisical.
On the first half, they were.
Yes, they were.
And Tregan steps up into the offensive zone here. He's got some space.
It was a good ball.
He's trying to chip it in, and they call offsides, and McCarthy must have been. And with who are the officials tonight, Joe?
Let's go with Chase, Kowalski, and Schutz. Does that sound right?
No.
No. Okay. Who do we have?
Who's on the near sideline, Calvin?
We got Jim Schutz over here. We got the Tommy Kowalski's in the middle, and over on the other side is Pete Jakes.
Pete Jakes. Okay. So and they do the 3 officials here for the regionals, semifinals, and finals. And you know definitely the offsides will be caught because the officials right there. They're always in line with the defense. And Kowalski's letting them play here a little bit.
Where are you going to?
Yeah, it's a championship game. Reynolds just clears it out. He had the on-Russian Bertrand coming at him.
Willsboro has a lot of adrenaline going right now.
Yeah, well, you know, Rob will tell you, or any coach will tell you, you got to withstand the first 20 minutes of the game because players come with emotions.
That was a rather nasty little.
Well, that was Bertrand taking down Domini.
Yeah, it was a nasty little trip right there. Probably not a bad foul, but a little exuberant. Barrier's back to taking this. It was kind of short. Willsboro does a good job just clearing that, staying out of trouble. Gonna bring Reynolds up. Is he bringing Reynolds up? Yep.
Yep. Barrier puts it down.
Okay,
So we're 11 minutes into the game, no score yet.
Coach McAuliffe was trying something different. I don't see Reynolds hanging back in that sweeper position. He was up there kind of trying to beat a part of the offense. Reynolds is an offensive threat wherever he is.
We came in for the
Look
throw-in.
at that throw, and that is dangerous, especially that ball bouncing around like that.
And a smart play
Yeah.
by number 11, Pollock, just to clear the ball.
Is Reynolds going to go on the far side and take that? They're going to do a quick one.
No wonder that kid is so thin.
Mr. Reynolds is going to be tired this evening. Burns a lot of time off the clock, though.
Yeah, well, when you're tired, it's okay.
Well,
And when you're ahead, it's really
it kind
good.
of fragments the game. It keeps the game not
Yeah,
on the
but you
field.
got to take a free corner kick when you take it.
It's we'll see. What
Look at
a
that
throw!
throw.
That's tenacious. You just saw a good view of it right there.
And Northeastern had a player last night that was doing that really well, Calvin. Who was that?
Matt Letourneau.
Matt Letourneau can do the same thing for the Cougars. So when you have that weapon, it's kind of nice.
What a weapon! Well, Willsboro's had a couple of chances. Chazy's been down in their zone here for a little bit.
I'd say Willsboro's had the better chances
Well,
so far.
better chances so far, if that's what you want to call it. They're fighting for the ball. They're doing a good job. They're a physical team.
Well, they're in a championship game.
That's right.
And you'd expect no less in a championship game to see two teams play hard against each other.
That's what you want to see.
Exactly. And there's a good crowd here tonight.
There's a great crowd, yeah.
Got a lot of fan base over on the other side.
Nice ball. Lauren trying to find Domini. Domini stopped. I don't know why.
And Willsboro's going to play that long kick, trying to play for that opening.
But they can pass, though, too. I mean,
they can.
they have some guys with some skill. I mean, they're not slouches. They're not here
they're
for
here
luck.
by luck.
They're
No.
not here by luck. You know,
No.
that was actually a wise. I don't like seeing defenders do that. That was actually a smart move. And number 6. Who's number 6?
Feinlease, John Feinlease.
No, so that wasn't a bad move. Let your team get organized again. Hard takedown here. We got 2 hard takedowns. Snyder's going to get called for the second one.
Yep, that's kind of like a retaliation.
Okay, if I could see that for a second. Number 7 is Cross.
Cross.
That name's been down in Willsboro for a couple generations, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
absolutely. And Snide's coming over on the sideline.
Got blood. Stop the clock. Stop the clock, please.
Clapping for you. And there's the kick. And Willsboro, they're calling, let's go red. And we got the far sideline battling for a ball. Ball pushed back.
Got Andrew Rabbit who went in for the injured Caleb Snyder. I think Caleb has some blood showing. Andrew Rabbit who did a great job for the Eagles off the bench against Elizabethtown.
He had that speed, and
Yes,
he had
he does.
a couple nice services
He's
in
got
there.
size, you know. He's a big kid. He covers a lot of ground.
And he had a nice shot that
Yeah,
the
he
goalie,
does.
that was one of those ace saves that their goalie made.
This is what you're going to see. He's tenacious. He's
Look at that speed.
He's a big kid. He's going to bump you off the ball, and he tries. He gives you 100%
Oh, yeah.
every time.
They know, Willsboro know that the Eagles are there, and it's Domini chipping up trying to find Rabideau. And Rabideau loses the ball to number 29. It was or 24, which had been Swires, I think. And it's Barrier.
Nice move by Barrier.
Sending a shot
It's
in.
a shot going rather weak.
It's a shot. Yeah, it was weak.
But it was a good move by Barrier, though, to get open. That's a junior.
And Cody Sayward is the goalie for Willsboro. And I think last year they had Drinkwine. Was that the goalie? He played an awesome game for them.
Great keeper all year. He made some fine saves. Justin Drinkwine.
Actually, he kept them in that game last year.
Yes, he did. Oh, don't turn your back.
So we still have no score here with 25-20 to go here in the first half in this sectional championship game. A lot riding on this.
Is that
Loser
Osher
goes
on the
home.
far side?
Osher.
You did put Osher in there.
Who are we talking about?
Number 11 on the far side. Is that Chazy or is that Hayden Gay? That's
For Chazy, that's Ricky Osher.
Yeah, but is that Hayden Gay on the far side?
I think that's Hayden Gay.
Yeah, that's Hayden. Move Matt Gravel back to the left fullback.
Yeah.
Hayden Gay up to left halfback. Tregan.
Nice play by Tregan.
We have Nelson Pelton.
Getting ready to check into the game.
Sophomore for the Eagles, number 10. Getting a little more playoff action.
And we have Bertrand with the throw-in. And it goes off of Domini. And you have Alex Hamill. So Willsboro has some talent over there.
Yes.
And just cleared
Good
right
job,
out of bounds. And Reynolds is talking to the defense saying, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Don't let them come through like this.
No.
So anytime there's a corner kick, it's dangerous. And it is the Warriors coming up with the kick right
This
now.
is going to turn into a dog fight.
Pollock will take it.
It just feels like it's going to be a dog fight tonight here. So it's
Nothing's easy, Joe.
no, it's just for some reason it's feels like it's in the air.
Well, this game here, last year's Chazy totally dominated. This year's a different year, and it's a different game right now.
Willsboro's moving the ball
Willsboro's
well.
doing very well.
They're pushing people. You know, you look up front, they had 4 guys right there trying to bust in. So
Yeah, right now I'd give no real clear edge to anybody. It's been pretty 50-50 right now. And of course, you know, last night Calvin called 50-50 game either way with Northeastern up 2-0. So, but the Cougars prevailed.
I think your donations just went down from the northern tier for that.
Well, of course, we're picking on Calvin, but his point being is PHS was very, very good and ranked number 4 in the state. And what are the odds that you shut out a team like that?
Cougars did it. They were hungry.
Well, here come the Warriors.
So they saw it.
And the ball is headed out. And you got to watch out for Patrick Wells.
It's trouble.
And Reynolds heads it back up. So Chazy's got to get back to their control game, get it back on the ground, and start possessing.
They got to move it out right now. You know, that transition game. Get that. They're right there. Get that transition game going. Catch them back.
Rabideau has that explosive speed.
Good. We'll take a quarter. Good work by Rabideau.
Nice play by Rabideau. It takes off of Fineley's. And
number 6 Fineley's did a good job though, not letting that service go through.
Yeah, but you saw that explosive speed of Rabideau.
Rabideau does. He can cover a lot of ground.
Pelton going in for Gay.
Yep. I think Pelton has a little bit more speed than Gay. Gay has a better left foot. He is left-footed. But I think Pelton has a little bit more speed. But Hayden Gay is a very strong and a nice kick. That's trouble.
Willsboro has some tall fullbacks.
They do, and they're fighting. That ball's bouncing around though. It hasn't really been cleared out. Chazy's still.
McCarthy can load up.
McCarthy's put a move on him. Oh.
And it goes right into the hands of Sayward. And the Warriors are coached by Andrew Lee, and of course the Eagles are coached by Coach Rob McCullough. And loser goes home, winner moves on to Potsdam High School next weekend. Reynolds just calmly sends it up over to Pelton, who just checked into the game. Pelton has it taken away from him.
Gotta be quicker. You know, you gotta calm that ball down. You're taking too long to.
And Gravel's back there.
Messing around with that ball. He's fighting for it back. I gotta give him credit, but taking too long to settle it down.
We have 21 minutes here left in the first half. We have no score and a throw-in for the Warriors. Alex Hamill will take the throw-in here for Willsboro. Far sideline.
Yeah.
Nice head by Gravel. Or no, that was actually Barrier. So Chazy trying to control, but Willsboro will do a nice job, and this is dangerous. As Santer comes off the line, he almost got bit by doing that.
That was a good job by Tregan, I believe, to block that.
And I think it was also, yeah, it was Tregan.
And Tregan put a body on that. That was pretty fortunate.
One thing about John Tregan, he will put his body out there for his team. There's no doubt about it.
Number 11, Pollock, was trying to bust in there with a shot for Willsboro. That's what Chazy's got to do here, get that transition game going.
Well, it's McCarthy on the far sideline. He's being guarded by Bigelow.
Keep the ball.
McCarthy sends it up over to Lauren.
Just
Lauren
keep the ball.
Knocks it up. If Rabdu can break through, he heads it over to the corner. Pelton trying to get to the ball. Comes back. There's the shot. Oh, just wide, and it was Barrier. Let it rip. Wow. Let it rip.
Best chance of the game right there for the Eagles, and probably for either team. Good job, good work by Chazy coming down. Barrier unloading that one. Barrier has he can shoot from any place in the field. He takes all the corner kicks and free kicks and pretty much all the kicks that Chazy has.
Well, Snide is out, back in the game, and Rabdu did get some good minutes there for the Eagles.
Great minutes as usual.
And pushed back by Tregan. To Reba.
There you go.
Switching fields over to Gravel.
That's what you got to do.
But nice hustle by Wells.
It's good, but you can't run like that the whole game. That's what Chazy needs to do. Just move that ball. There you go.
Push back by Dominic over to Tregan there. That's what they have to do, is control the field.
There you go. Just like that.
And
he just
finally chips it up.
He's not even trying to find an open guy. He's just trying to clear it finally. Didn't have a lot of size.
Sends it back. Nice play by number 15, Bertrand. Yeah, you're right about that. And it's controlled by Cross. Cross being disrupted by Barrier.
Good job.
Barrier sticks it, controls it at midfield. So Chazy is working to control that midfield.
You're trying to.
Oh, Lauren just overran it.
Yeah, he jumped in the air.
Yeah.
Don't jump in the air, gentlemen. Or ladies. That's why.
Reba doesn't back down.
Reba doesn't have to. He's huge.
He's a big guy. Him and Sherman.
Well, Sherman did a good job getting that ball.
Reynolds sends it up to midfield. And getting there is number 20 is Sayward. Dakota Sayward.
Good job shielding by Hunter Domini.
And Lauren does a nice job taking it off of number 19 Ball. So you have Hunter Domini with 18 minutes to go. We have no score. Over to Snide. Snide trying to find some room. It's knocked out of bounds by number 19 Ball. So Chazy's moving the ball up the near sideline here. And we have a good game going, Joe.
It's a dogfight right now. I mean, really no team is controlling for any really length of time. Both teams are playing hard. A couple chances for both teams. Been a pretty entertaining game.
Yep, it sure is. And it's controlled by number 8 Sherman. And a big booming kick by Bertrand. And Tregan just sends it back to midfield, but nobody there for Chazy. And disrupted by number 12, Nathan Reynolds. And Barry getting up over to Pelton. It's Pelton with the ball. Goes a little too far. Lauren trying to control, but good job by the Warriors.
Good shot by Snide to come in. Good defense by the Eagles.
Ball cleared up, and it is headed to the wing. Yep.
If you can get
a little too far. Nice try by Reba.
Yeah.
Trying to get it over to Gravel.
I think Gravel's a little out of his element still. He's new over in that side, so he's going to have to get used to it. You know, you're going to have to go wide right off the bat.
Well,
Reba's been playing with Tregan and Reynolds, and you know, Gravel is the new kid in the mix on the defense, relatively new, I should say. He's been playing there a few games, but you know, Gravel is very versatile. You know, he can play good speed. He's just going to have to. Defense is not normally where McCullough has put him in, but he must feel comfortable with him over there because he's been over there for the last few games.
And defensively, there's a foul on Chazy. So we're going to have a kick here.
Dangerous spot.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous spot.
There's 16 minutes left here in the first half. Still a 0-0 score.
Still no clear advantage for either team right now.
No, it's been even. If anything,
Wells.
I might even nod it at Willsboro.
A slight edge to Willsboro. That shot goes over the net. So Chazy dodges a bullet there.
Can't keep dodging these all night, gentlemen.
As Alex Hamill sent it over the net.
Been a pretty entertaining game so far, Joey.
Very much so, Joe.
Good skills.
The crowd is getting their money's worth.
Yes, they are.
And it's Lauren.
Brandon Lauren, the hustler.
Lauren working his way to the 18.
Nice ball
sending
over
it
the
up.
corner, trying to find
Pelton.
Oh,
And a nice play defensively by, it looked like Dakota Sayward over there, slide tackle to knock it out of bounds.
Sayward, the keeper.
Oh, there's a Dakota Sayward. And we have Cody Sayward.
Okay.
Number 20.
Yeah, that's Dakota. And we have Mr. Reynolds with the throw-in. Another good feed.
Hard to beat a good team 3 times, and Chazy's trying that again this year.
Well, I mean, every year they have to do that, it seems
Yeah.
like.
Hard to do.
And there's the feed over the top. Gravel's now on this side of the field.
Switched it up.
Switched it up.
Put Reynolds over.
And he just did that because Reynolds had went up for the offensive play. He's going back to his position. So good hustle by Gravel coming across field to the near
Good
sideline.
hustle right there by Lauren.
Patrick Wells grabbed by Lauren.
Good hustle by Lauren, but that was a rather foolish little foul, but dangerous spot. Nobody was marking him. I mean, that's what I mean. He's wide open. Where's your mark? I mean,
Well, the Eagles have to pick somebody up here.
so you do.
That's
that's
a
a
nice
nice one.
feed. And I think that might hit the
Ooh,
post.
that did hit the
Well,
post.
I think Santor had it covered, but that hit the post.
You can't let those guys get to that ball.
Right now, the advantage is to Willsboro.
Willsboro.
Lauren with that explosive speed.
Yeah, Lauren catch right up.
And again, nice job. It was number 18, Nick Arnold, for Willsboro to clear it.
Did a good job. Because
And they want, stop the clock, Kevin. Stop the clock.
What's going on now? Stop the clock.
I'm not sure why.
All right,
I guess start it on the whistle. Or on the throw-in. There's a nice throw-in. One thing on those throw-ins, Willsboro is tall back there, and they're getting the heads on the ball over our offensive players. Tregan one times it up.
Tregan.
On to McCarthy. So he's kind of mixed it up here. Got McCarthy on this side now. Trying to mix him up. It's McCarthy with the throw-in, and he will. So the strategy is let Reynolds come up and do this.
Yeah, but it's good, but it also gives Willsboro
Chance to settle back deep.
time to organize.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we can get a quick one, but they know it's coming. This is dangerous.
Well, they have scored 100 goals this year, so it's
Oh,
worked.
yeah. Wonder how many goals off these.
That I don't know. And Sayward is here, and that would be Cody Sayward with the save with 12:34 to go.
Willsboro came to play today.
Rabideau back in the game.
There you go.
Nice throw down the line,
Yeah.
and nice job.
Now you get Reynolds over
As
there.
Finley kicks it out of bounds. So they're playing for that header is what they're shooting for.
This really slows the game down.
It does. It's 12 minutes left.
A
No
lot.
score.
Which probably isn't a bad thing for Chazy at the moment. I mean, Willsboro was nipping around the edges for probably 5 minutes. Oh,
There's a
beautiful.
nice feed again.
Oh.
And the ball was headed by it. Lauren got his head on that one, but or it could have been snide, and it's a goal kick here for the Warriors. And we're having a very entertaining championship game here at the Plattsburgh High School Sports Complex on the 6th of November 2010. Winner moves on, loser goes home. I'm Joey Trombley calling the action. Joe Poisson to my left, the fish Poisson, and the father of hometown cable, Calvin Castine, on the camera. And another throw in here for the Eagles, Joe.
Yeah.
And again, it's Reynolds.
He's going to drop.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks a little tired there.
he's running like a halfback. You run as many miles here this evening. Hey, take a deep breath.
Here we go.
Aim, fire.
At some point, don't your arms even get sore where you just
Let you get
tired?
tired.
Not sore, but tired.
Nice ball right there by Barry. Trying to find Reynolds.
Now he needs to
Reynolds
feed
can
it. He
serve
needs
it
to
too.
feed it. Yes, he does.
Nice
There it
service
is.
by Reynolds.
There it is.
Yeah!
Scores! Nathan Reynolds!
What a great serve.
What a header! Was that by Lauren? Or they took it back.
Oh, they're taking it
They're
back.
taking it back.
Keep that clock running.
Keep the clock running. They're taking it back. Take it.
Run the clock, Kev.
Run the clock.
Kevin, run the clock. They didn't
No score. Pay attention.
There is no score. They said offsides on Lauren, and the Chazy faithful.
Offsides, huh? Well,
Wow.
you know what? They took one back the other night against Elizabethtown, too. Go get another one. You know, we were talking about refs earlier. There's two kinds of refs, bad and worse.
Well, I think
I don't know.
they were right there.
I don't know about that.
No, Joe, you got green colored glasses on that one, Joe.
You know what?
The official was right
I
there.
don't know. He could be right where he wanted to be, but
You just wanted that goal, as we all did.
yeah, I mean, that
But
I don't-
Schutz was there.
That's right. That's what they're paying those guys for.
That's right.
okay.
No, and
And how much are we getting
No,
paid?
I think we need. If there's a problem here, what we need is a better person on the clock. I mean, this has got to stop.
Well, you can tell Mulligan's a rookie on the clock, but that's okay. He's doing his best there. He's doing his best. You remember that stress we talked about? Well, he's feeling some stress now.
Is he getting it from ball to face?
Yeah. He's not stressed. He's not stress-free anymore. Now he's mad. Now he's mad at his son for asking him to do this. So right now we're back to the game with 9:34 to go, and it was a takedown by number 8, Clay Sherman.
Last couple minutes, the ball seems to be down in the Willsboro end.
Chazy's picking up the pace here a little bit.
They're getting methodical. You know, it doesn't matter with 10 yards.
And there's the feed by Barrier.
Nice
Nice
service by
feed.
Barrier.
And
Pelton trying to fight his way through on the far side.
Pelton trying to get a
Pelton's
shot
on the
out.
ball, trying to get a serve. Oh!
Oh,
Gonna be a corner kick.
it would be.
Gonna be a corner kick. That was off the keeper.
It is a corner.
Good
So
work by Pelton.
Pelton did a nice job. Saber did a nice job covering that near corner.
Good job by Pelton. And good work, you know. Chazy's putting a little pressure on here with 8:50 left in the first half. Still 0-0 score.
Well, the question, can they get rewarded for this hard work here in the first half?
Gonna find out.
There's nice feed there.
Barrier's dangerous, huh?
That was a beautiful feed.
Take another corner
And we
kick.
got another corner. And so Barry going over.
If Plattsburgh can raise their taxes down here, maybe they can get a scoreboard that shows shots and corner kicks the next time.
Well, it's a football scoreboard, Cal. Or
We know.
Joe?
We know. But they're not playing football.
not tonight.
I think they have a better soccer program than they do football program lately.
There's
That's
the
another
feed.
beautiful one.
There's it.
Oh!
Yes! Now that's a goal.
That one back.
Yes, sir.
Whoa!
That would have been McCarthy.
Goal.
8-12 McCarthy from Barrier on the corner. And Joe, we said that hard work had to pay off sooner or later. And it was just right there. It was the corner kick on Barrier. And at 8-12, the Eagles go up 1-0. And we're here to start the kickoff here after the goal by the Eagles. They go up 1-0. And Joe, we know at this level, the first goal is so important for either team.
Yeah, you know, statistically, statistics again. Most of the time, the team that scores first wins. You look at it down through the ages, and it's just the way it is.
And we got Rabideau.
Oh, they're taking a touch.
Yep. He'd like to have that back.
Yes, he would. You know, he's created a lot of things. Rabideau is. He just needs that little finesse touch. He has everything else. He has the size. He has the tenacity. He's strong, speed.
But McCarthy just stood his ground there, and he waited for that ball to come, and he just braced himself.
We have stoppage of the clock again.
That's a good thing. Get the time down.
Corrected the time.
Corrected the time.
Are we going to give Mr. Mulligan a hard time?
No.
Why not?
No.
Would he be sent to detention if he was in school? That is the question.
There's a lot of ifs there, Joe.
Yeah, okay. He would have sent me.
Here's McCarthy with that speed, but ball coming over number 19, Nick Ball.
Chazy was getting too comfortable down there, you know. You could see him methodically working the ball back down, just keeping it, getting the throw-ins through Reynolds, keeping the ball in their end. I think it was maybe a strategy by McCullough to slow the game down a little bit. You know, Willsboro they were nipping around the edges of the Chazy net. A couple of chances. One went over the crossbar, and another one hit the post from Willsboro. So they've had their chances.
Ball's in the air, and it's always dangerous in the box when the ball's in the air. And again, with this ground, of course, it's cooler right now. We're in their mid-30s. I'm sure that that turf is slippery right now. That ball must skip when it hits the ground, I would think.
I haven't really noticed. I'm sure it's faster than regular, you know, turf, but it's. I haven't really noticed a lot of skipping in either game. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't get a chance to talk to the kids, the girls from the first game, but I don't really see that ball skipping.
A nice battle for the ball, and it was Snide call for the foul, taking down Cross.
Cross is playing a good game. He's a strong player for Willsboro. Next goal is going to be important.
Sure is. And Barrier fighting for the ball.
Good job of Barrier. A little quicker.
And nice play by number 8, Sherman.
Yeah, but Chazy got the ball back. It's good work.
It was a nice half volley.
Chazy's playing better team defense now, it looks like.
Reba heading it up toward Lauren. And that ball will go out, and it is John Findley knocks it out of bounds. And Rabideau quickly sends it up.
Yeah.
That's a nice play there with the speed of Rabideau. We're going to get a corner out of this.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
You see that? Take a fast one once in a while, catch him off balance.
And give Reynolds a rest.
But they're going to move Reynolds up. Reynolds goes in here and he can head the ball also. McCullough sending him up on top of the box. All right, let's see what they can do with this one. It was a great first goal.
He has
another nice service.
Here.
Oh, another chance.
Feed.
Oh, Rabideau just missed.
Missing it.
Oh, he did his hand. Oh, yeah. He knows.
To have that one
You know what? That's the way it is. That's soccer.
Yep.
Now we're going to have Mr. Reynolds for the Eagles coming over with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Well, that's not bad. He was already up there, so he
doesn't have this far to run, but he's not exactly in a hurry, is he?
No.
Looks like he's counting every blade of grass and conserving some energy.
When you got the lead, that's what you hope he does.
Oh, what a nice throw in, though.
Feed.
Oh, Rabideau
There's
again.
the head.
Was that Rabideau?
That was Rabideau. So that's another nice effort here by the Eagles. And we have Ricky Osher coming into the game. And Osher played a big part last Wednesday with Elizabethtown. He brought in the speed of Osher and Rabideau and size.
Speed and size. He's going to pull off Brandon Miller here for the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Looks like Brandon Lawrence, he's played a good first half. Created a lot of havoc in the defense for the Warriors.
And Pelton holding his ground. And a handball on Pelton.
You know what? Yeah, he
did.
He did, but the other guy jumped over him. If Pelton wouldn't have put his hands up, he probably would have been awarded a foul.
Well, Chazy's got to stifle Willsboro here in the final 3. You don't want them tying this game before the half.
Great play by Snide right there to strip him out. Going on the... it's Osher. It's inexperience.
Osher, yep. Osher should have ran to the ball.
Inexperience. He is a senior. It's his first season.
Yeah.
Playing,
he's very athletic, very fast.
Yeah, he is. He's got size. And he'll do what you ask him to do.
He sends it up, and it's McCarthy with the ball.
McCarthy trying to work with Osher. McCarthy's
and it's McCarthy's got some good speed. Smart play defensively on number 3, Bigelow.
Yeah, that was. That's all he could do.
With 2:29.
All over him.
They got Hunter Dominy back into the game. Coming out with Rabideau again, giving quality minutes for Chazy.
He creates a lot of things. Andrew Rabideau.
He's got Lauren out to give him a breather.
Fans like him. McCullough likes him.
Rabideau's a crowd favorite.
Yeah, he is. He just gives you 110. He just gives it everything he's got. Pelton coming in trying to blast one. Nice play by Barrier just to spread out the defense. Number 12.
That would be your Reynolds. He's
over
up there. No, Reynolds moved up.
Yeah, Reynolds is moved up, isn't he?
Pelton tried to send it across.
Switching him around still. McCullough trying to use Reynolds on the offense. Seems to be working there. Keeping the ball up in the Willsboro end here for probably the last 8 minutes,
Yeah,
you'd say?
I'd say all of that, yeah.
You know, it's,
what we saw was an
they
even
scored
game that now favors Chazy.
Yeah, they scored with
8:32.
12, something like that, yeah. So they've been keeping the ball up in this zone.
And it goes out of bounds, favors Willsboro, far sideline with 1:17 to go here in the first half. Chazy with a McCarthy goal, up 1-0 on a barrier cross. And nice play by Domini and Obi Reba. He's chipping it up over to the far side, trying to find
Good
Pelton.
job by Pelton to go through that. No.
Pelton pushes it back.
Good job by Pelton. Oh, Osher, just one move, one flick. Good work
Nice
by
play
Domini.
by Domini. He gets back up on his feet.
Yeah. Comes up with the ball.
Domini fighting hard.
Good defense by Willsboro right there. Good team defense, huh?
Yeah, knocked out by Findley's.
I mean, Mr. Findley's, he just seems happy to just keep kicking the ball out of bounds. He's not a very large player, but he definitely does not want to be part of the offense of Willsboro. He's just booting it out of bounds.
That's fine, Lease.
Fine lease, okay. Calvin corrected us, fine lease.
Very good.
Well, I figured if he could say Benoit, I could say Fiend lease, but that's okay. And there's the nice throw in by Reynolds.
Mine's more appropriate, Joey. You know.
And coming off is Sayward with 15 seconds to go. And the first half looks like it will probably end with a 1-0 Chazy lead, and it will. And the first half has come to an end here in this championship game. Chazy leading Willsboro 1-0. And we're back to start the second half. Chazy leading Willsboro 1-0. And we have a special guest here in the press box tonight. We have Randy Trombley, the uncle of Kyle McCarthy, who scored that first goal. And Randy, that was pretty exciting seeing your nephew score that first goal. Well, he's actually scored two.
Yes, one they called back, but they were both very nice goals.
They were.
Unfortunately, only one of them counted.
And Uncle Randy, he was a little disappointed, but he's recovered from that since he scored the second goal. And, of course, Joe and Randy went to school together, and so Joe called him up here to the press box. So, Joe, what's your take here on the second half? What does Chazy need to do to win this game? And in the first half, it was pretty well even for about three-quarters of the game.
It was. Willsboro had a few chances. Willsboro could have easily been up 2-0. I mean, it's they had a few chances, but Chazy, the last 8 to 10 minutes of the game, Chazy pretty much took it over. They slowed it down, you know, and they played their game and, you know, getting some better chances, some good looks. Rabideau had a good chance. McCarthy, he scored 2 goals. You know, let's face it. I mean, they call one back. Of course, they call offsides, and like I told you earlier, there's 2 kinds of refs, and we won't go any farther than that.
Well, that's just your emotions taking over there. That's just
Well,
Joe's
you're
emotions.
right. You're probably right, and that's what I'm working on right now.
Joe wants to coach up here. He wants to cheer, and he wants to referee.
Yeah, you know. And
I'd like to do the time clock too.
But you know, but you know, the sad part is, you know, Joe missed that part of journalism school that you can't be a fan while you're calling the game.
Okay, right. You try it.
Oh yeah. Well,
You must watch CNN.
and there is a handball in the box.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty obvious handball. So who do you give it to?
I think they stopped the clock too.
And kudos to Mr. Mulligan stopping the clock on time on that handball. So with 38-20, so Mr. Mulligan has definitely matured in the halftime into a quality timekeeper here.
The next goal's a big one. You're gonna have to. What do we have? We have.
So who do we have up there?
Barrier.
Is it Jordan Barrier?
Barrier is going to be popping this one here, the junior captain for the Eagles. Let's see what he can do in Sayward.
So here we are.
This is early in the second half. This is a good goal right here if he can pump this one in. Let's see.
No! And what a save. Oh, no. Was that Rabideau?
Big save. Rabideau could have got the rebound. Barrier kicked it right at Sayward.
Sayward, and boy, I'll tell you, that could come back to haunt a team.
Let's see. It's going to fire up Willsboro, that's for sure. Gives them second life. That right there would have probably been the death knell for them.
And Rabideau sent the ball over the net.
Rabideau.
So they dodged 2 bullets in the first minute and a half here.
All right, Rabideau's had 2 chances now. He's going to have 3s of charms. We're going to work this, Mr. Rabideau. I know you're listening to this, so you definitely have some making up to do.
Well, I don't know. Was it Rabideau that missed that?
I think it was Rabideau, yeah.
Actually, I don't see him out there.
Yeah, he is out there. He's on the far side, number 8.
Oh, yes, it was. Yep.
Get your glasses on, Joey. We got it. under
Yeah,
control.
you got it covered. And there is Gravel. He's chipping it
Nice
back toward
service.
the box. So Chazy's just got to keep this pace on, this pressure.
Willsboro dodged a major one there.
And nice save by Sayward.
I'm surprised he pulled Barrier up. You know, you have of course he's good at it. He could have pulled anybody, but you know, you have Lauren.
Well, Lauren scored the winning goal last year in the state championship.
Is Lauren
on the
even
penalty
out
kick.
there?
You should have had Reynolds throw it in.
Yeah.
Well, here comes Willsboro. So Pelton going down the line, and it goes off of number 7, Clayton Cross, and quickly it's Kyle McCarthy into Barrier. Barrier trying to push it up to Lauren. And yes, Lauren is in the game. He's right up there in the front line. And Barrier pushing it back, and it goes off of the Willsboro defender, Clay Sherman. They said no, it went off of Chazy first.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh, so now Joe is giving credit to the officials. He's trying to make up.
The cheap ones you'll give.
Oh, yeah.
When they get one
Big
out of
ones out.
when they get 1 out of 5, right? I'll commend them. They do a good job.
And it's a throw in here, so it's pressure here by the Warriors now. Alex Hamill with the throw in. And he's waiting for his offensive players to set up.
Willsboro is
I think they have openings in the refereeing ranks if Joe's really serious about refereeing.
And the ball's headed out, and it will be another throw in.
They
Yeah.
get paid pretty good, actually, too, don't they?
Yes, yeah.
Probably like
No, it would be fun seeing.
probably like Joe.
It would be fun. It would be fun seeing Joe out there. It would be fun seeing Joe out there.
I'd throw you out first game.
Oh,
Oh, Chazy's gonna
and you know,
clear that out.
one thing that I've noticed the last 2 games, Santor has been really coming off his line a lot. There it is. Oh, knock.
Wow. Yes, that's a goal.
They scored.
That is a goal.
And no, offsides. It looks like.
No. Willsboro's not gonna be happy.
I don't know. I think Schutz is saying offsides or handball.
Could be handball. Offsides.
Offsides.
I don't know how you call that offsides.
Well, now it evens up, boys.
Where's the whistle?
Well,
No,
he
could we hear
can't.
it?
Schutz was waving his flag. Kowalski didn't see it at first.
The clock.
No, stop it. And Andrew Lee is out there.
Some good controversy here in this game. This game has had everything.
Oh,
We've even had Randy Trombley without an E. Is that an E Trombley?
yeah, that's
No E.
no E.
Yeah, but no E Trombley up
And
there.
we've discussed it. That's the feminine Trombley with no E.
Excuse me?
And the masculine Trombley's an E, the feminine's no E.
A lot of French people up in the northern tier, and they all know that E means feminine.
And Schutz was talking to Coach Andrew Lee about the call. And Joe, like you said, Willsboro went from elation
to
frustration.
deflation.
Deflation,
Yeah.
and it happened to Chazy too when they were called for offsides on the McCarthy header. So they're even in that category, and Chazy still hangs on to a 1-0 lead. I know up here we didn't quite understand the call, but again, the referee or the official's right down there, and he saw it as an offsides, and it is Patrick Wells with the ball now, knocked away by Barrier. Barrier pushing it up onto the foot of Lauren, and he's got some nice speed. Lauren with a hard shot, and Snide pushing it back over to Lauren, all the way out to Barrier. Barrier chipping it in, and McCarthy trying to score, and it is Sayward right there.
Good job by Sayward. McCarthy was all over him. Good movement by Chazy. Good movement by Barrier.
Well, this we've been what, 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes, Joe. We've had end-to-end action here in the second half.
This game's had everything.
Yeah, this is an exciting final.
Controversy. Goals called back. Penalty kicks missed. Penalty kick saved.
Yeah.
You know, if you're looking at it from the Willsboro side.
We're talking about the infield fly roll.
And the game's not done yet, Calvin.
true.
It could happen.
And we got a Trombley with a Y.
And we got a Trombley with a Y in the booth. That is a first ever for hometown cable.
Masculine Trombley.
We got a masculine Trombley and a feminine Trombley up here.
We know which is which.
And we know the one with the mic is the masculine one. And as Randy says, we like to banter. Oh, here it is. And
No.
Sayward. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. And as Randy says, we like to banter with each other and have some fun.
Absolutely.
And it's Barrier heading it up over to Snide. Snide to the open space, but picking it up is number 15, Bertrand. And here comes number 8. A nice play by Sherman.
Nice play by Reynolds. Wow. That was great, going to the ground.
Up over to McCarthy. Sending it up, and it was to no one, and it's now controlled by number 7, Cross.
Good hustle.
And nice play by McCarthy to come back.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
He's called for a push.
All right.
I thought it was a nice hard play, but...
I did too.
And it's a quick kick.
We're going to send Fish down into the stand so he can cheer.
Yeah. He is not fair and balanced, that's for sure.
I've never been balanced.
That we know.
According to people that know me.
And Lauren switching fields to the open space.
Not a bad ball.
Oh, nice hustle.
Grab it. We come up with it, but just good work. He works hard.
He works very hard back there. And look, he's just not giving up. Rabdu's putting all kinds of pressure on. And hit up by Reba to barrier into the open space, headed by number 11, Pollock. And it's Lauren fighting for the ball. Lauren wins the ball. Gets a shot off, and it goes wide right. So with 32:23 to go, we still have a 1-0 Chazy game. And one thing about this game and the last game, Joe, it's not coming easy for the Eagles trying to make it back to regional play.
No, they don't want to make it easy for them. You know, there's a lot of people out there that love to see the top dog get knocked off. And that's just how it is. And Warriors are trying to do just that.
Well, the Warriors have come to play.
The last time the Warriors won a section championship was 1996, so they've had a pretty good dry spout here going on. In the meantime, Chazy's rattled off, was it 3 in a row? Going for their 4th in a row right here.
Yeah, so, I think it's number 4.
10 out of 12 the Eagles have won. So
when you're number 1 in the state, it's easy for the other team to get up for you.
Oh,
well, every game they get up for you, that's for sure.
Yes, they do.
And the thing is, Chazy, anybody that comes to play Chazy brings their A game.
Absolutely.
You have to.
It's just not another game on the schedule for these teams.
That's the way it should be.
Oh, absolutely.
Makes good rivalries.
You got a big bullseye on you when you're number 1.
Yeah.
And you know, the teams across the state are wondering what this game's going to happen.
Nice work by Tregan.
Yeah, Tregan does a nice job back there.
Great ball by Tregan. Great work. Tregan's played a good game over there in that far side so far. Uses his size. He's a smart player.
Nice play by barrier, and the ball was headed back. Barrier pushed it up to Lauren just a little too far, and it's cleared up, and it's Tregan trying to keep it in. And he slips, so it'll be a throw-in for the Warriors,
John,
far side.
I want to take back those nice things, but don't do that again.
He goes down. He's pushed at that time.
Yeah. I don't know about the push, but yeah. You see, Willsboro is going to get a little desperation. We have just a little over 30 minutes left in the second half. Chazy up 1-0. Second half been entertaining again, Joey.
Very entertaining, and you know, you could see their step pick up when Sayward came up with that big save on the penalty kick on barrier.
Yeah, because they were playing a ton of defense.
And then they come down and they score, but it's called back.
And that was only about, what, a minute and a half into the second half.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that could have been really tough for Willsboro to come back on.
Well, we said the next goal is important either way.
Those second-hand things that you get at the Salvation Army aren't working.
And
let me tell you.
so we have Mulligan in the background giving Tregan some business there. And we have a throw in here from Reynolds. It looks like Nathan's throws are getting a little shorter.
Getting a little tired.
His arms are getting a little tired. The little fatigue factor fitting in there.
And Tregan got away with a mistake.
I don't know so much a mistake. It was a nice play by number 9 at Wells.
You don't kick it right at him and not call it a mistake. Not at this level. He's a senior. He's not a young freshman or sophomore anymore.
Hey, you're just too hard, Joe. You're way too hard. Yeah, well, that's the coach in him, you know. Like Calvin says, he wants to coach. He wants to be a fan.
I'll coddle him when they need to be coddled.
Wants to play-by-play. You know, you don't know what you get with Joe. It's
coddle him
totally.
When they need to be coddled, and kick him a little bit.
No, that's why Hometown Cable has this 7-second delay factor. You never know what's coming out of Joe's mouth. Yeah. Reba does a nice job heading the ball, and it's cleared to the far side.
This could be
and
dangerous.
Number 15, Bertrand.
Chazy playing good team defense.
Yeah, they are. They play that diamond defense that we talk about.
But even above and beyond that, they're just getting people to the ball.
Well, they definitely have a little more hustle on their steps tonight than did the other night, at least for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah. Here's a good ball right here. To finding Sherman.
And there you are, Reynolds.
Wells. It's Wells, number 9.
Number 9 was Wells.
Okay.
But you had in the sweeper position, Reynolds coming across, clearing that ball out.
See what they can do here with 27:55 left.
And usually it is number 23, Hamill with the throw-in. Nice throw-in.
Beautiful throw. That's dangerous.
They got to clear that out, and that goes over the net. And wow, that was very dangerous.
Coach McCullough's blood pressure went up a little bit with that one.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. And you know, when the game's in hand, you know, Coach McCullough sits down, he takes his time and enjoys it. But he's been pacing here.
You see both coaches, Coach Lee for the Warriors in the red, and Coach McCullough down here in the black. They're both pacing like cats.
And Snide just sends it right up there. He gets it out of the way of Sherman.
Almost.
And it's at midfield, controlled by the Warriors. And again, the Warriors are playing a much different game this game than they did twice against Chazy during the regular season.
They've gotten better.
Yeah, as the season progresses, that happens.
They get better. Get more comfortable with each other, and it should get better. Well, then Chazy has too, though.
And we have a throw-in on the far sideline. And it would be Sayward.
Can't let that ball in, gentlemen.
And over the top, and that is on Chazy.
He jumped in the air. He's the one who jumped in the air. I mean, I don't understand that call.
Yeah, this is dangerous right here, guys.
He's the one. He's rewarded.
He left his feet. Yeah.
He's rewarded for being second.
Yeah, for leaving his feet.
You're rewarding him for being second. It's This is not a good spot.
He stood his ground and went up.
I mean, they're both going for it. And
this is dangerous.
yes, it is. Oh,
And the wall's there.
The wall worked.
The
Good
wall
job.
worked there. Rabbit just clears it out of there.
That's what you do. You got to set up now. They got to get back in defense and organize.
Yeah, each pick up a player, pick up a number.
Number 11 over here on our side is wide open.
Yeah, hopefully Pelton sees him.
Pelton's gonna have to defend. He's got 2 guys to defend though. That's great
Oh,
throw.
nice head out.
Clear it out.
And good job. And that's Lauren, the speed of Lauren.
He's faster than a kid with a ball, and most kids are just running. McCarthy going up, trying to find McCarthy. He does. McCarthy gets the ball, loses it. It's kicked back out by Willsboro.
Reba heading it right up there. Nice head by Reba. And Tregan will be right there. Oh, nice through ball. Nice play by Sayward to get by Tregan.
Good play. He deked him. Good job by Tregan though to get back. Slow him down. Well, Joey, we got 25 minutes left here in the second half.
And it's still a 1-0 game. It's anybody's game still.
Willsboro's coming here to play. They don't want to play their role of being the old proverbial
bridesmaid.
Yeah, they don't want. Pelton's got some space. Is he going to take it? No, he's
trying to find Lauren.
Pelton had a little bit more space. He could have. He's got speed enough. He could have taken that someplace. Because Willsboro's pulling up now. They're trying to get that goal. Lauren trying to find McCarthy.
Yeah.
Nice. You see that receive that McCarthy received that though, just nice and easy.
Yep. And just wisely, number 19, Nick Ball just got rid of it.
Lauren hits her.
Yeah.
Well, you got him pretty good. So
yeah.
You let Lauren get the ball down deep in that zone. It's a 1v1 on the keeper. So that was not a bad.
So again, decision. More quality minutes from Andrew Rabideau as Dominique heads back into the game.
Yep. Rabideau.
And Reynolds will take the throw in here as we approach the 24-minute mark.
Got some meat on that one.
And
no. Still live. Come on, get up.
And it's cleared out.
Oh, Barry.
Nice opportunity.
There was real in the first half.
he's here now. He went to these states.
Pelton pushing it back over to Gravel.
Smart.
Gravel, yep. Nice playing here by Reba. He sends it up. And good defensive play by here the Warriors to take the ball back from the Eagles. And it goes onto the foot of Cross. Cross coming all the way back over to Wells.
A little bit better.
And now you have Pollock going back to Wells. But Barrier taking it off of Wells. So we'll have a throw in here for the Eagles with 23:12 to go. Lauren heels it up to Pelton.
Pelton's got good wheels. You're going to see him right here. If you can put a move on him, you can be a one-on-one.
Sends it through. Oh! What a feed from Pelton to McCarthy.
Great pass. Pelton also had space. He could have gone in. But McCarthy was open. Pelton saw him. Great pass. And McCarthy just missed getting that second goal of the evening. Second beautiful goal, I might add. But
yeah. Or third, actually.
Yeah.
One call back. And here is the nice kick to about midfield, headed by Pelton. And ball headed into Chazy territory. Gravel sends it up off the head of McCarthy. And here comes Lauren and McCarthy.
He's going to kick it out of bounds again.
Oh.
It's off Willsboro. Look like it might be a corner kick. It'll be a corner kick.
He's giving a corner kick.
Yeah, that was off Willsboro.
He's giving a corner.
It was either way with that call.
That was a good call.
Yeah, it was either way. And we'll take Barrier going up to take the corner kick here for the Eagles at the 22-minute mark. Winner of this game moves on to regional play. Loser heads home for the season.
I believe Herman DeKalb won the section up there for some reason. That name.
You got the score today? They haven't played yet. They're playing today.
They're playing.
Or
today.
no, not even today. A couple days from now.
Chattagay. Chattagay was one of the favorites.
They got beat they beat Chattagay 1-0.
Oh, here's a chance right here.
Here's a chance.
Oh,
what a play by Sayward.
Whoa!
McCarthy was there. Not McCarthy, Lauren was there.
We got a defender down for Willsboro, so they're gonna. Chazy gonna do the gentlemanly thing and
if they can
just
get
kick it out. Yeah. Kick it out of bounds and. Yeah, they're gonna.
And they stopped the clock, and they stopped. And we're back from the injury, and it's kicked up by Reynolds, and it's controlled by number 8, Sherman. Sherman working his way into Chazy territory. And the Eagles trying to get it cleared out here.
Defense by the Eagles, though. I mean, it's just good team defense. Like you saw last night.
A nice play with Tregan.
Just good team defense.
And number 15, Bertrand, trying to clear it out. And it is snide on the far side. Looks like it's Domini.
Yeah.
And the ball knocked away. And that would be Fine Lease out of bounds.
Snide's going to take this.
Snide with the throw-in. And again, it favors Chazy. And we will have Mr. Reynolds jog up there really slow. And he'll burn some time off the clock with the lead. And that's vintage coach Rob McAuliffe.
You know, eventually, though, the officials will stop the clock.
Well, he's running over there. He's not walking.
Well, but you know what? These officials are I've seen them do it. You know, subbing and stuff. They will stop the clock.
Oh, there's a nice throw-in.
Yes, it is.
Oh, slapped out. Oh, nice play by Sayward.
Wow.
Played a whale of a game.
He's doing a nice job.
Lauren trying to.
And it goes over, and they're calling for the ball quickly. So the tale of the game here, offensively, Chazy takes their time. Defensively, Willsboro is rushing when they get the call their way to get the ball back in play here. We're under 20 minutes, Joe. 19 and a half to be exact. And again, it's could go either way. I mean, Willsboro has shown us they're capable of scoring goals. And it is Santor with the save.
Just slowing it down, let your team get set back up.
Nice punt.
Beautiful.
Nice head backwards by McCarthy.
McCarthy's been good in the air. Late, you know, it's good head goals.
Nice play from Domini over to the far side.
Yeah, good hustle.
And stepping up his Barrier.
Barrier with some good moves.
Domini with the shot. That goes wide, so another goal kick here. 18:47 to go. coming into the game is Pollock.
This has been a pretty good dogfight.
It has been a very good game.
I mean, it's
very
entertaining.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. Controversial calls, goals.
Penalty kicks.
Either way, yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, that goalie for
Sayward's
done a great job.
Sayward's done a great job.
And the reality is Chazy's coming to 2 hot goalies here back to back.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what they're going to be facing.
Oh, it doesn't get any easier.
If they move on.
Yeah, there's no guarantee.
Big if.
Yeah, this game is far from being over. And Willsboro does have explosive firepower. Oh, Reynolds.
Oh, Reynolds knocked down.
And it goes off of Willsboro. And that's not smart on his player. He just throws the ball away. It takes some time.
The ball boy's down at the other end, and they will not stop the clock for this.
No, he threw it out there.
Sure, that was. Hey, take your time.
You can't fault the boys. There's no ball to grab. And Willsboro trying to get the equalizer here as we approach 17 and a half minutes.
Chazy's got to communicate, though. He could trap it just like that, like McCarthy did. McCarthy looking for Lauren. He finds him. Lauren's going to be a one-on-one. Willsboro doing a good job getting back in defense, so Lauren taking out in the middle, top of the box. Let's go to the shot. Could be a deflection. Oh.
Nice play by Sayward.
Yeah.
Nice effort by Dominic. He went right after it.
It was good work by Lauren. Good hard work. Yeah, Willsboro doing a good job getting back in defense. So they rush back to work Lauren.
And it's Barrier pushing up over to Lauren. Lauren traps. Nice play by Lauren.
He's some space.
He's trying to get over to Pelton on the far side, or near side, I should say. And it goes onto the hands of number 9, Wells.
Cross has played a good game for Willsboro too, number 7.
Yeah, played very well.
Yes, he has. Here comes Pelton with the ball. Let's see what he can do here. Come on, Pelton. Nice ball by Pelton. Finding Lauren on top of the box. Lauren, a little space.
Lauren getting the shot off, and it will go to a goal kick again. And we got.
Coach McCullough really hasn't subbed a lot this second half. Players getting a little tired. Maybe we're going to find out. Because Snide was left in the game the other evening. Caleb Snide, center fullback. He does have a tender knee. It looks like he has it taped up, that right knee, so still very effective.
And nice play by Snide. Yeah. The big booming kick, and it's Reynolds is there. He's calling, and he lets it go into Santor's hands. So Santor will take his time as we approach 15 minutes here.
He's lucky Reynolds got away with that razzle-dazzle. He made one mistake. I tell you what, Coach McCullough would not have been a happy coach, and I probably wouldn't have been happy up here either.
Well, right now, Chazy controlling the play into Willsboro territory, but intercepted by the Warriors, and it's kicked into Chazy territory. And it's Reynolds sending it to midfield into Warrior territory, controlled by McCarthy. McCarthy trying to get up to Lauren. Lauren traps. Gets by 1 player, gets by 2.
Good distribute the ball.
And the goalie comes up. Probably a smart move not to waste any more time with 14:48 to go left in the game. If you're just joining us, it's championship soccer here at the Plattsburgh Sports Complex at Plattsburgh High School. Chazy against Willsboro, and the winner moves on. The loser goes home, and the Eagles lead 1-0 in this championship game. And Joe, like we said, it's been a very entertaining game.
It is.
And here come the Warriors
Both
again.
ways.
And Gravel just takes it out. Smart play. Get his players back. Let's pick up on somebody. And it is going to be Alex Hamill taking the throw in. Calvin has all his players back there, or Rob does.
Nice throw.
Beautiful throw in.
Chazy's got to clear this out. There you go. That's it. Yep. That's a good clear, though.
Yep, nice clear. And it'll be a throw in here. It'll be number 20, Sayward, Dakota Sayward.
Cody Sayward's had a great game in net for the
Cody's
Warriors.
had a great game for the Warriors. As well as Drinkwine did last year for him.
Yeah. This game here is not as pedestrian as it was last year.
No, not even close.
It's not as lackadaisical, that's for sure. It's been a great game.
It's Lauren busting through, and it's cleared out, and a smart play defensively.
Lauren's got good moves. He's got to start looking for people because they're collapsing right on him. As soon as he gets the ball, he has at least 2, and most of the time he gets 3 guys. He draws a lot of traffic.
Well, Nick Ball did a good job clearing it at the speed of Lauren. If he gets by him,
but if he's drawing that much traffic, there's somebody open. Somebody has to be open.
And Domini's out of the game. It looks like Rabideau went back in.
Domini hustles too. Good hustler. This game is not over by any shape or manner.
Nice play by Snide.
With 12 minutes and 40 seconds left. Willsboro has something left in them.
Oh, I think they do. I mean, it's there's a lot of game here left.
Yes, there is.
And we know that better than anybody. The other night, 43 seconds left. The boys came back and won that game. So, as they say, it's not over till that fat lady sings. She was warming up the other night really good.
Yeah, she was. Oh, nice service right there.
And it's Clay Sherman working his way down.
That's a dangerous ball.
Very dangerous.
Clear it out.
And
don't mess around, clear it. There you go.
He clears it. Yep. Knock some time off here. And it is Hamill with the throw-in. He has a nice throw-in here for the Warriors at 11:40 here left in the game.
Warrior fans making some noise. There you go.
And nice play by McCarthy.
Yeah.
That ball will be cleared out. It's cleared out. And it's a throw in here for the Eagles. So Matt Gravel will take the throw, and I'm sure he'll go down the line if he's instructed by the coach, and he is. The ball headed back up to Hamill. And the Eagles have got to get back to controlling the ball, and they just seemed content of sending it down. But that's not a good strategy, though.
They're a little disorganized right now. Just they had a lot of offense going there. Probably getting a little tired, but no excuse. Oh, Pelton was leveled by Sherman. No call. Lauren comes up with the ball. See, Lauren draws. You're going to have people open. You're just going to draw a crowd. He does every time. There's 3 guys on him right there, right off the bat.
Yeah, he's telling Lauren get it up there.
He's got great moves, but can't beat 3 or 4 guys all the time. It just isn't going to happen. No.
Oh, it went off at Pelton. Yeah. And we're approaching the 10-minute mark here. And we have number 15, Bertrand, coming back into the game. Out of bounds, so Willsboro in Chazy territory here on the near sideline.
10 minutes left, Joey.
Yep.
And Randy and Calvin.
And all you viewers from Hometown Cable, Santor calls for the ball.
Good job. Let your team get set up. Nice.
And nice punt by Santor. And push from behind was McCarthy.
Gee, they've been doing that all night. He's going to start calling it now. I mean, it's both teams have been doing. He's been letting them play and been around. That's that part of the officiating I kind of like.
Oh, here comes the barrier. You should look every part of it, Joe.
Okay.
Here's the kick.
I don't like the crust.
Pelton goes. He changes fields, and Rabideau saving the ball. Nice pushing it back over to
Rabideau.
Oh, trying to get by that defense. Barrier almost slipped it through. There's the shot by Barrier. And Sayward comes up, keeps it in.
Looked like it deflected off of Willsboro.
So we're just under 9 minutes here left in this game. And last year, Chazy moved on with a 1-0 victory over Willsboro.
But this has been a
much different game.
Much harder fight.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
Last year there was no doubt, and here they come.
Coming down for one last.
Well, they
is that Hamill?
That's Alex, yeah.
That's your boy. He's a good player.
And McCarthy to Lauren. Lauren with his speed. Lauren with great speed. It is Lauren. He does.
He had him on
And nice play by number 20.
I'm fighting for that. A great play by
Dakota Sayward did an awesome job.
He got beaten.
He did. Sayward came back.
I don't know how he did that without fouling, but he did.
I know.
That was great. Great defensive play because Lauren
deflected is going to Willsboro. He said it deflected.
I don't buy that. Neither does coach.
No. Mr. McCullough is not happy with that call either.
No.
But
Kavalaksi said it was deflected.
The ref is always
Nice
right.
play by Lauren.
Oh, another nice play by Lauren. Yeah.
That's no different than what they did over there.
Oh, here's Snide.
And it stays throwing for Willsboro.
You stuck about 5 yards up the field there.
Chazy's going to have to withstand the Warrior charge here for
and the Willsboro is going to put they're going to put the charge on.
A little too much
That'll
weight
be
on
a
that
goal
one.
kick. Yep. So they'll kill some time here. There's 7 minutes left. Chazy seems a little disruptive on the defensive end. They aren't getting any flow going.
No, it's Willsboro's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I don't think
Credit to the Warriors.
They're hustling to the ball. They're trying to create some opportunities. They're going to have to withstand. They're going to be pulling everybody up here. If they haven't already. See, nobody's there for the Eagles. Nobody there for the Eagles going for the ball. It's just
Tregan does a nice job.
See, Johnny
He's been doing that
Tregan.
all
Johnny
year.
Tregan is, yeah. He wants it.
Played well.
He goes Rabideau.
Nice on his outside of his foot,
nice
trying to
little
find
ball right
McCarthy. McCarthy getting the shot off. Sayward went down and the ball went to him. But that was started by Tregan back at midfield.
It was. Chazy's not going for the ball. I mean, they're not winning those anything in the air. Good job by Cross coming through.
For the
They
ball.
got a call? What?
Yep, they called it on Snide.
I don't understand
So
that.
we got 6 minutes to go here.
Okay. I don't think Coach McCullough was happy with that call either.
Oh, that's a big booming kick.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be a corner. And Willsboro is not going down easy here.
Here come the Warriors.
And it is number 11. Looks like he's setting it up. Pollock looking to take the corner kick here.
Warriors sharpening up their hatchets.
The
Roll in, huh?
There's the shot.
Nice. Good chance.
And that'll be a goal kick.
Good chance right there for...
Yeah, nice chance. So we have 5:20 to go here.
Yeah, Ricky Osher, number 11, going in for the Chazy Eagles.
Yeah, he's going in for Pelton. No, he's not.
Oh, he's going to be going in
Probably for Rabideau.
So going to give Brandon Lauren a little break.
Giving Lauren a little break.
Played a good game. Played very hard.
We have, well, 5-minute mark.
Surprising move putting Osher up front, but McCullough,
He's got good speed.
yes, he does.
And I think Lauren needs a little breather. He's not.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to put him back in the game.
We have a couple guys with good speed right here. Oh, and McCarthy.
Watch that line.
McCarthy trying to find Osher. It'd be
And it's a corner kick.
Good work by the Eagles. Almost caught Willsboro up.
Well, Willsboro has been up. They got to try to get that
That's
equalizer.
going to happen. That's probably why McCullough threw Osher up there for speed.
And we have
you have 3 guys with good speed up there now. Really good speed.
Barrier, and he's got 4 guys back, so he does not want to take any chances
He's got Osher,
here.
he's got Rabideau, and he's got McCarthy. All those guys have wheels, and I mean good wheels.
Nice feed. There's the shot. Oh,
yeah.
He scores! Was that Reba?
Looks like Reba.
Number 4, I
Snide.
Is it Snide?
Yeah,
Snide rips it, and Sayward could not handle it.
that was a great goal.
And the Eagles go up 2-0. And Joe, I think that pretty much will put it away with 4:02 to go. But I don't want to say it officially. Joe, let you call this one.
Yeah, it's over.
think. Stick a fork in it.
It's over.
2-0 lead. Chazy up with 4:02 to go. And we see some fans walking away. It would be Barrier with the assist. And
Barrier got both assists, right?
Barrier's got 2 assists in the game.
McCarthy has actually 2 goals, but they're only going to give him 1.
Second goal for Chazy is scored by Caleb Snide and assisted by Jordan Barrier.
It's good seeing the senior Snide get a goal. He's been in a little dry spell. It's a big goal, too.
You got to call that.
3:37 to go here.
McCarthy's got to walk away. He's got to walk right away. I mean, there's no... They're going to be facing each other next year, he and Sherman, so... I'm sure they'll probably
They didn't call anything there?
they'll Facebook each other later and laugh.
And coming off the line is Dakota Sayward.
So the move worked out for McCullough. Putting
Yep.
Ricky Osher up front.
Yep.
Some speed.
Just disrupted a little bit.
And McCarthy didn't get credit for anything in that goal, but he worked hard for it, creating the corner kick that they got it off. McCarthy's just got to be quiet.
Is he a mark man, you think?
You think? Oh my God. Been marked since he was 12.
Yeah, they're good. That Irish temper.
And the ball's cleared up with 2:45 to go.
He's half Tremblay. With a Y.
There's the shot.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Santor is there. That would be true, Calvin. You got that right.
Wow.
2:30 to go.
Entertainment.
And it's a very entertaining game. No, you can play the what-if game. Willsboro will say, well, we should have scored that goal. It shouldn't have been called back. Chazy said we should have had our goal not called back. We should have made a penalty kick. So you can go what-if all day for both teams. But at the end of the day, it's the Eagles 2, Willsboro nothing with 2:13 to go. Chazy 2.
Oh, what a ball right here.
Pass.
Wow. Oh,
That was a heck of a pass.
that was a great pass. Osher's still fighting.
He's very athletic.
I didn't hear the 2-minute warning.
And
Are we gonna, Mr. Mulligan, are we gonna fire him today or what? What's going on?
I don't know. People are getting his attention over there.
Giving him a hard time.
And the Willsboro faithful are leaving early here.
Yes, it's need to beat the crowd.
And as this time is coming down here, ball deep into Willsboro territory. Was deep into Willsboro territory. Reynolds just kicks it up. Yeah, just moving the ball around, just disrupting everybody. And it goes off of Tregan. And it'll be thrown with a minute to go.
Chazy can't relax too much.
No. It's not over till it's over. And with 1 minute.
Over,
Joe, I would like to think it is.
it's over.
Well, this is dangerous.
It is very dangerous. Willsboro player down. Back up now.
40 seconds, and they're taking some time. This is and cleared out. And yeah, this is definitely going to be over now. And Chazy will move on to sectional play in a very hard-fought game, Joe.
Great game.
Great game for the fans. Great game for the people watching it on hometown
They're
cable.
going to be playing next Saturday at, was it
3:45 at Potsdam High School.
A weird time, but
And
and
they-
they make do with it. Quick recap of the game is to start the scoring in the first half. McCarthy off a great header off the corner kick from Barrier. The first half of the 8:12 left, and with 4:02 left in the game, Caleb Snide, the senior, blasted one from the top of the box. And another feed from Barrier. Barrier, 2 assists on the game. Played a great job at the midfield. I'm going to give Barrier the Butternut Squash Player of the Game award.
Absolutely, I'm in total agreement with that. Willsboro came to play. It was.
Oh yeah.
They
No
were
doubt.
definitely worthy to be in this championship game. Nothing to be ashamed of at all.
I'm glad Chazy's had 2 tough ones here in a row.
Yeah.
They really need to have a little wake-up call.
Yep.
You have a little wake-up call.
That is for sure.
So
we have the Eagles moving on. Again, another sectional championship here for the Chazy Eagles. And they'll be playing, well, either it's going to be Hoovelton, I think, or Herman DeKalb.
Is it Hoovelton or Huevelton? How are we going to pronounce it? Like
I
Benoit or
have no-
Benoit, Joey?
Or Wheatland Chili, or
Let's
Shiloh.
have it out right now.
Yeah.
DeKalb Junction.
Herman
DeKalb.
DeKalb, okay. Well, it's one of those.
And that is coming
one of
from
those
the real
teams.
Trombley.
I went to school up there, so.
So Chazy moves on. Earlier today, the Lady Eagles moved on, beating Elizabethtown 2-0. So Chazy brings their goal total to 102 for and 5 against. The Chazy girls have scored 90 goals for and 0 against. So it's just stingy defenses and explosive offenses, and Chazy will move on again. So it is the 6th of November 2010. I was Joey Trombley calling the action, and we have Joe Poisson and Calvin Castine and special guest Randy Trombley up here. And as Calvin likes to say, he'll keep the camera on here, but that's the way it was in beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. And Calvin will have the award ceremony in just a second.
Tim
Mulligan will make the presentation for Section 7. The Chazy Eagles retain their title of Section 7 Class D champions. They'll advance to the regionals.